Hello everybody, welcome to Bubba's Corners. My name is Bubba. Thank you for coming in. Just want to give you a couple updates of what's happening here. I'm really happy. We got the store is fully functional, Bubba's Corners Outlet.net. You can reach it through Bubba's Corners on the store tab. At the bottom of this first story about the grand opening, you'll see a little blue hyperlink down there. It says Bubba's Outlet.net. We got 100 products on there. It's going to get better and better all the time. What I like about it now is we can accept more than just PayPal. We only had PayPal on there, but now you can use your own credit card. You don't have to go through PayPal if you don't want. But PayPal is a nice thing to have. You can transfer money back home to your kids, or if the kid lives in another state, you can get them set up an account too. It don't cost nothing to get hooked up. It's cheaper than wiring the money. Okay, enough of that. But the store is fully functional. Oh, by the way, also now you'll be able to use a personal check if you find something you like and you don't have a credit card. Just click on the check spot there. It'll take you to a screen. Just fill out all the information that it asks for there, and boom, it'll approve you right away. So that's for old timers like me that got a ghost. I must be talking too loud. It's getting late at night. Anyways, I'll be able to pay with a personal check. Wife's got some new jokes up there. I haven't had time to look at them. I assume they're going to be funny. She has found some pretty good stuff there, drivers. But I wanted to share a story with you. I remember when I first started the website, I told you I was going to teach you and show you how the government helps divide Americans to get whatever it wants. Not just in politics, but in everything in our lives. The more you divide Americans, the weaker we become. But you just follow along and see if my theory has got any precedence to it. So I remember when I first started driving, I run out east for the first couple years, but then I started driving out west. And I remember driving through Spokane, Washington. And Spokane, Washington had no speed split speed limits through town anyway. They had them outside of town, but the one thing, Washington split speed limit didn't have such a great difference in it. It was 60 and 65 instead of some states where it's 55 and then it's 70, 75, which is very dangerous. But anyways, they did not have lane restrictions going through the city. And me as a truck driver, I learned early in my career that when you went through major cities, if they didn't have lane restrictions, that far left lane was the best lane to be in, especially if you could maintain the speed limit. If I couldn't, I would move over into the middle lane perhaps. But I liked that far left lane because it kept me far away from the on and off ramps. Now, you guys watch this now. If you watch this video, and you go to work tomorrow, especially if you live in Spokane, Washington, or you live in a city that has split or lane restrictions, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You might not agree with it at first, but you study it over time and you'll see what I'm saying. It's because when now you take that truck out of that left lane, you put them in the right lane, in the middle lane, and or the far two right lanes, depending on how wide the road is. Okay, I know. Now you got a moving wall of trucks because we're slowed down because things and people that do drive in them right two lanes drive slower anyways. People that want to get somewhere are usually out in the outside lane, and most of the time they're speeding. But now you move these two trucks over here, boogieing along. Now instead of just getting off because the trucks were over in the far left lane, which left more space in those first two lanes for you to come on, and left you more room to get off instead of having to go in between trucks to get off. Okay, so what does that do? That slows the trucks down because we got to back out of it watching traffic, because people get impatient when it comes around trucks. Why? Because there's a hatred between trucks and four-wheelers. Oh, those trucks are blocking the road. They're slow. They're in the way. They're obnoxious. The dirty, no good truck drivers. See, this all comes out of things like this. But like when I first started driving through there, right through town. Not speeding, driving the speed limit. I'd stay in that left lane. I'd be in and out of there. I've been out the road a couple years. I don't know what's going on out there now, but they had those two little wagon trails in them too far right lanes there, right? Because, see, Washington still has those studded snow tires. And when you got metal go round and around and around on the pavement, it wears it away. So now you got the two little wagon trails, and them two little wagon trails, you know how you hit a little groove, your steering wants to pull you. On a big truck it's worse because you got a bigger mass grabbing that trail. So it makes that truck go like this. You people out there, you watch it, you'll see what I mean. But now you got a wall of trucks you got to try and get through. So what does that do? Makes the people that used to live there hate that truck driver because he never used to take like this. But because our officials put that into place, right? Because of insurance companies and all these others think they're experts on traffic, which they're not. Well, I got a degree. I went to college. Well, wait a minute. See, you're sitting in the classroom, you know, you're reading all these numbers and stuff, and, you know, hey, don't get me wrong. I've got nothing against knowledge, but there's a difference between knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge is something you learn in a book and you read. Wisdom is seeing what works and what doesn't work firsthand. But I'm a truck driver. Don't believe me, please. See, truck drivers are labeled as stupid because anybody can drive a truck. So they think. It takes a lot to drive a truck, my friend. Believe me. But that's just the story I wanted to get to you tonight. We got a lot of things coming up here. I'm really happy, man. The store's up and running. We're going to go in there and change that around here, and we got a little blown. We jumped in a little bit too hard there and got too big of products. Like, we got some watches on there, you know. I mean, we got them marked way down to beautiful watches. If I had the money, I'd buy them. But, you know, times is hard now, and we're all working people probably on this site. And those that come to Bubba's Corner. So we're going to get this stuff down into the working man's level there. So, but I want to have something for you to buy gifts for your wife or your kids or your husband or whatever, you know, when you're on the road. So we're going to put some really nice products in there. We're going to change them, get them in line, and then when the store starts making some money, we're going to bump that up to a mega mall, ladies and gentlemen. For a mega mall, I already talked to my people that I got my store through. Be able to push 10,000 products. 10,000. It's too many for me, but because if I go on a website, I don't want to be trapped in there for a couple of days. I just want to go in and find something and get the hell out of there. So we're gonna get it down to about 10 categories, 100 products per category. So that would give you a variety of things to look at and choose from. And the thing is, that will always leave room. If you're looking for something special you can't find anywhere, email us, leave a comment in the store. We'll do our damnedest to go look and find it for you. I mean, through Duba, they're #1 internet provider for finding online products. They're backed up by Duba. Duba is the biggest of them all. There's nobody bigger than eBay. So there you go. So, but if we get that up to that, the sky's the limit. Whatever you want, we'll be able to get in there and find it for you. So, thanks for coming back. You four guys in the morning, or ladies, or gentlemen, whatever, I really appreciate you. You guys really lift my spirits early in the morning, because this does get frustrating sometimes. You know, when you first start out, nothing works, right? You know, you go through this, you go through that, you know, try to find out what works, you know. The guys that get out there and got the most smancy things, well, they had thousands of dollars already in their pocket. I'm just a construction worker. But this website's for you drivers and you four-wheelers out there. Keep coming back. God bless.